you have a film you want to make and you're wondering how to effectively pitch it to get funding, this is for you. I'm showing you how to pitch your film like a pro so that you can actually get people to say yes. Grants, investors, even collaborators, they all need a strong pitch. And today you're going to learn exactly how to deliver one. I'm Joyce Mishaan, filmmaker, executive producer for over 15 years in TV and film, and a career coach for storytellers. Here's something that most film schools don't teach you. Great films don't get funded just because they're good. They get funded because someone pitched them clearly, confidently, and with just the right hook. And you can learn to do that whether or not you've done this before. So let's break down the 5 keys to pitching your film like someone who's done this 100 times before. Let's get this straight. A pitch is not just reciting your plot from start to finish, and it's not a monologue, it's a conversation. It's a snapshot of your whole vision, your voice, your idea, and also your plan. And the way that you pitch a friend or a family member who believes in you is different than how you're gonna pitch somebody who's all business and ROI. So that's number 1, know your audience. Are they in it for the experience, for the story, for the impact, the return? Your pitch needs to meet their specific interests. And remember that your pitch isn't about pleasing yourself. It's actually about connecting your vision to what matters to them. And the more aligned that your pitch is with their interests, the more likely they'll say yes. Every solid pitch answers 3 questions. Why you, why now, and why this film? And within that framework, here are the 5 pieces that you need. Number 1, your logline. One tight, compelling sentence that hooks them. Think of it as the headline that makes them want to read more. And it should capture the unique angle, the conflict, and especially the stakes of your story. Number 2, why this film, why now? Show urgency and relevance. And what makes this story necessary in this moment? Is there cultural conversation happening now that your film speaks to? Is there an anniversary or a culturally relevant moment coming up? Is there a development in your subject's life or something like that? Timing really matters. And so does tone and genre. So that's number 3. How will this feel? Who is it for? You can't just say it's a drama or it's a comedy thriller. You need to use references and comparisons to other films. It's Get Out meets The Matrix tells me so much more than it's a social thriller with futuristic dystopian elements. And number 4 is the vision and you, right? What's your POV? Why do you have to tell this story? This is where your unique access, your perspective, or your personal approach comes in. And don't be humble here. What makes you the right person to lead this vision? Number 5, proof of life. What traction have you got? A grant, an actor that's attached, even a killer teaser, anything that shows momentum builds confidence. If you don't have any traction yet, then your passion and your vision need to be that much more compelling. And be conscious of time. Many people will give you 10 minutes or less. Get to the point. Lead with a strong hook, then walk them through the emotional arc. What's the world? What's the conflict? What are the stakes? For a 2-minute pitch, 30 seconds on your hook and logline, 45 seconds on the story's emotional journey, 30 seconds on why you, why now, and 15 seconds on what you're asking for. For a 5-minute pitch, you can expand each section, but that proportion should stay similar. The biggest mistake I see, honestly, is spending 4 minutes on plot details and rushing through the ask in those final 10 seconds. Then you want to land with what you're looking for and why it's worth it. And always say when you're going to follow up, and that you're open to hearing from them before then. Taking ownership of the follow-up shows that you're a professional who closes the loop, and it also sets the time frame for them of when you want to move this forward. Remember that they're looking for clarity, confidence, and alignment. And they want to know, do you understand your audience and how your film fits into the marketplace? Can you lead this to the finish line? Are you someone that they can trust with their money and this vision? And honestly, when you say this film will change how people see climate change, what they're hearing is this filmmaker doesn't understand distribution. But when you say something like this film targets the growing audience for environmental content, as evidenced by the success of films like X and Y, Then they hear this filmmaker understands the business of filmmaking. And remember that you're not asking for a favor, you're actually offering an opportunity. Your energy should be, let me tell you about this amazing project that you'll want to be a part of, not please help me make my dream come true. And practice with people who don't know your project. Record yourself. Say it short, say it longer, say it until it feels like it's your voice, not like you're reading a script. The best exercise is the elevator pitch challenge, which is, can you hook someone in the time it takes to ride an elevator? And then the dinner party pitch, right? Can you engage a table of people for 3 minutes without losing their interest? These are great ways that you can practice your pitch. And confidence isn't about having all the answers. It's actually about just being clear and passionate and prepared. When someone asks a question that you don't know the answer to, don't panic. Just say, that's a great question. I don't have that specific information right now, but I'll find out and I'll follow up with you. That's honesty, and it shows integrity, which builds trust. Now that you know how to pitch your film like a pro, let's talk about how to actually find investors, especially if you don't have a big network. And I break that down in the next video right here.